The defendant had accessed several sexual exploitation images and video recordings of children, girls and boys as young as 5 between April 2010 and March 2015. U.S. Homeland Security alerted the Bermuda Police Service that an IP address registered to the defendant's home was sharing child abuse material. A police search of the Devonshire household where the defendant lives with his parents initially proved unsuccessful. The defendant, during a police interview, told police that he did not own a computer, only a tablet device. On this information, police officers returned and found a Toshiba laptop computer underneath the defendant's king-size bed. Prosecutor Larry Mussenden suggested the defendant was attempting to distance himself from the laptop from the start. But when taking the stand, Rocha said, quote, "I thought they were asking if I owned a desktop computer." Rocha denied any knowledge of peer-to-peer sharing networks from which the material was downloaded and said he doesn't know how the files ended up on his laptop. The laptop had 4 types of file sharing software installed on the computer. The child pornography was found amongst various songs, movies, and family photos. Crown witness David Graham, a forensic computer analyst, provided the jury with a list of search terms for pedophilia-related content from that software, as well as the images stored on various folders on the laptop. An IT report produced by the defense said there were 3 or 4 viruses also discovered. Mr. Graham said that at the trial, there is no virus that exists capable of searching for, downloading, and saving child abuse to a person's laptop. The defense team, led by Jerome Lynch QC, said there was reasonable doubt in this case that a hacker possibly accessed the laptop through a backdoor entrance through a computer virus. On the stand, Rocha told the jury he lent his laptop to a friend for a period of 6 to 9 months in 2010 and stated that he's not really a computer guy. He denied all charges, saying, "I've never accessed any horrific material. I wouldn't enjoy the sexual torture of a child." The jury reached the unanimous guilty verdict on all 7 counts after 2 hours of deliberations. Prosecutor Larry Mussenden praised the cooperation of U.S. authorities and the Bermuda Police Service in bringing the matter to a close.
It was a case where it was very good police investigation, as well as a shared cooperation with our U.S. counterparts, where they provided the information originally. This kind of case is a despicable case whereby people are exploiting children for sexual purposes from around the world. And children are the real victims in this case, and I encourage members of the public to always be aware of dangers that children can be in and to contact the authorities as necessary. But I do extend thanks to the U.S. authorities as well as the Bermuda Police for the investigation and for us bringing this along. The jury have spoken and found him guilty.
The defendant shook his head and rested it in his palms as the forewoman read out the verdict, while the defendant's family sat quietly. Justice Carlo Graves adjourned the matter for sentencing to May 20th. The defendant was remanded to the Westgate Correctional Facility.